What's up, guys? Today I'm coming at you with a overview of my mower. It's a Cub Cadet LT46 XT1 Enduro series. So 46-inch cut. I had to replace my older mower, which was a Troy-built Bronco 42-inch cut. 12 years old. I guess it done its service. The deck got destroyed and I was looking at $1,000 repair. So I went and picked this one up at Home Depot for $2,500. So you better go out and buy your lawnmower before they end up costing $8,000 with all these tariffs. But anyway, well, on to the mower. You look at I do like that it has 4 wheels on it, 4 deck wheels. You got 2 trailing wheels. The mower cuts pretty good. I hadn't quite found the right settings for this yard yet. The back tires are 20x8 and the front are, hell, I don't know, I can't see it. I don't know, like 15x6, something like that. It's just your basic MTD setup. This, for anybody who didn't know, this is MTD. Most mowers are, except for like John Deere and then your industrial stuff. So I guess it's made to die. But anyway, it's got a pretty good motor in it. It has a Kohler 22 horsepower 7000 series. Well, I thought it was a 7. Well, it's a KT722. It is a 7000 series. I'm sure of it. But anyway, maybe not. But that's the series, the motor. You got oil check. You got a quick oil change. You have a 3-gallon tank. I've seen some people say it was 6, but they're not. It's a 3-gallon tank. The hood is plastic. You have an intake right here for air, which is kind of neat. To kind of cool the thing off, you have your side, well, right here where you put the gas in on the side. You're supposed to be able to look in here and tell if you got fuel, but I mean, it's right there, so you can just barely see it. It has a cup holder, little storage compartment here. It's got heavy duty springs, which they ain't hitting on shit for me, because I guess I ain't big enough to squeeze them down. So it feels like I'm riding a go-kart. You have a 4-inch 4-to-1 with a few in between. That is your PTO. When you engage it, make sure to go all the way over and lock it so it don't bounce out. This is a hydrostatic lawnmower, which if you're watching this video, you probably already know. But you mash that, you go forward, mash that, you go backwards. You can cut in reverse. You have to put it there, mash that little button. Like, you know, once you crank it up, like, put it there, hit that, and leave it there, and you can cut in reverse, and then go back that forward, and it'll go off. So it will cut in reverse. It's just a little procedure you have to do. I mean, it's like dummy proof, so you shouldn't have any problems with it. Mine does have a choke. I've seen some that didn't, which is cool right here. Like I said, I mean, it is pretty much brand new. It's a 2024 model. I guess it's, from what I'm seeing though, the 2015 model to the current model is the same. So right there on the back, when you get it, if it's out, that means you can push it. You have to push that in for it to work, if somebody wants to know. It has I think it's a AGM battery, but a regular motorcycle battery will work. If anybody like comes across and needs a battery, a motorcycle battery will work. It does have a sliding, like there's a button to move that back and forth, which is pretty neat. Cup holder for my Yeti. You got a little thing right here where you can hook your water hose in and blow it out. There is one thing I hate these covers. They get built up with shit and you start, I smelled something burning. I was like, what the hell? It smelled like a fire. Yeah, I had to clean, like when I first did the yard, because it was in pretty bad shape, I had to take the air hose and blow all that stuff out. But I would take them off, but I kind of think they help keep that belt on, so I'm gonna like try to keep them on as long as I can. Oh, it does have cool LED lights. Thing looks pretty mean. I mean, I ain't gonna be cutting the grass in the dark, but I still think it's cool. The front right there is where your exhaust comes out. It's pretty quiet for a Kohler. Most of them are really loud. I don't really know what else to say. I think I pretty much covered everything. I do like that it's open right here. I mean, I think that's neat because it'll help cool the engine. You know, I mean, I ain't real happy. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm bottoming them out. Maybe that's why. But this thing rides really rough. I mean, it really does. Your front steering rack on this thing is cast iron, and they are, you're not gonna be able to see it on camera, but right there, I don't know if you can see that, right there you can grease it, which I think is neat. The steering rack on this thing is really good. I would say almost as good as a zero turn. Not quite that good, but really good. Good mower, looks good. I did have a issue the very first time I cut it. This would be where a power takeoff would be, which is a PTO on a nicer model tractor. Well, this one didn't come with one, and it didn't come with an hour meter either. I think the year prior did. So you gotta pay $60 for a damn hour meter. And that popped out. But I called them, and they're gonna send me one of these for free. So the customer service is pretty good so far. As far as like to crank the tractor, you're supposed to lock that thing like that. I mean, I normally don't, I just step on it, but to crank it, get a little more. I mean, I say that so far, that pin right back in there underneath the seat, you can pull that pin out, see where that green piece is, and pull the metal bar out of it to be able to unhook, you know, for your, like, so you can get off the thing while it's still running. But I'm gonna leave that alone for now because it's on a warranty. Come with a 3-year warranty. I don't know how good the warranty will be. We'll see how, you know, they do. I mean, it's got a Kohler engine. I've seen some of these that had a Chinese built like motors, and on the 42-inch, then telecut, which I decided to stay away from it because I have experience with Kohler motors. They run forever. Everything on this lawnmower would be broke, but the motor will still run. That's what happened with my Troy built, and that's what I expect to happen with this one. I don't really know what else to say other than, I know if you look right here, it looked like it's dented, but it's not. They all like that. It's just the concave, I guess, of how it's made. These are kind of cheap. I think they have like plastic bushings or whatever, but you can replace them for like 12 bucks, so I ain't really worried about it. You got your turtle to slow or whatever, you know, like slow to fast. Allergies bother me all day. But anyway, that's kind of my review of this lawnmower. If you want to see me, it'd be stupid, but we'll do it anyway. I'll set the camera up and ride the lawnmower around the yard.